There is no mystery. There will be no last gasp heroics on Yas Island. No last year, no drama. We know what we know, that the champion is crowned.
We took nothing for granted, and we did it.
Yet there is still much to resolve. Rivalries to escalate.
Contact there!
Scores to settle.
Good job,
And reputations made before we draw that line in the sand. In the desert, there is always mystery. How many have come here in search of answers?
I see you are doing your best, but really it's critical to pass it.
Where will my destiny unfold? On tracks well worn? Or pathways new? Here lie clues, visions of the future, emerging from the twilight in an ancient land. Abu Dhabi.
Welcome to round 18 of the championship. We are here in the Middle East for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I am Roben. Let's have a look at the qualifying results. Ian Marnell taking his second pole position of the season, setting the pace from Woody to complete the front row. The driver formerly known as Drew Dog starts with clear road ahead for the first time this season. Dadger starts ahead of Greek Don't Lie in third place. And Red Table lines up his McLaren at the back of the grid in P5. A lot of drivers are missing this weekend, but with no clear favorite for the victory, we should be in for a close race. The weather report indicates a beautiful Grand Prix, with dry conditions throughout the weekend. Possibly affecting grip levels, tire performance and race strategy, the race will feature a day to night transition and temperatures may decrease when the sun sets. What's up everybody, back alongside me in the commentary box is Andrew Wood.
Hello everyone.
And back in the commentary box we got Sam Righton.
Hello, welcome to Abu Dhabi everyone, hoping for a good race.
Yep, pleasure to have you Sam and Andrew of course, as Drew Dog is getting ready for the start here with Ian Marnell on pole position. His second pole position in a row. And his teammate is lining up at the back. Only 5 people turning up, a bit low turnout for this race, as a lot of people had to miss it. But we still hope for a good one as the lights are coming up. And the lights are off, and Woody is getting off to a bit of a good start, but Ian Marnell is already up into turn 1 and he keeps the lead, and Woody keeps his second place and maintaining his place from Tadger, who's in third, and Woody has to correct a little bit of oversteer there as they go to the very quick left right-hander, and Ian Marnell outbraking himself a little bit for the chicane here, running a bit wide, but he still keeps his McLaren in front, goes very wide here as compared to the Virgin driver. That allows the Virgin driver to be in the slipstream of Ian Marnell.
Yeah, we see that Woody is using up all his courage to get along, at least to catch up to Ian Marnell, to not lose that 1 second gap for DRS. And we see they go side by side a little bit, and Woody might go for a move down to triple chicane.
Yep, as he saved some of his curves in contrast to Ian Marnell, and which he's deploying now, but it's just not enough as Ian Marnell defends that line. Does he get the braking right? He does, as Woody just got the corner there a little bit wrong and goes wide slightly here. Still a bit scruffy here on this first lap on heavy fuel. These drivers just came out of a very light car qualifying session.
Yeah, a lot of mistakes with these running wide, but the drivers are going to get a grip on it eventually, and it looks like Ian Marnell is trying to pull up that 1 second gap to keep Woody behind him.
Yep, so it will be crucial to see if these drivers and especially the Virgin driver will be able to stay within 1 second and within the 1 second DRS window as we skip ahead to the start of the third lap where the DRS is activated, and you can see the Virgin driver 0.9 of a second, so he's within the zone and he's getting the DRS, but EMR now looks to be a bit too far away. EMR now got a really good exit out of that hairpin there.
Yeah, it looks like Woody had a little bit of a wide exit to that hairpin, and that allowed EMR now to pull away a bit faster.
Yep, as we skip ahead to the end of the lap, and EMR now looking good so far. He's maintaining the lead, and let's see what the gap will be. It's just
that 1 second.
so this first sector is going to be crucial now. As Greek Don't Lie meanwhile posted the fast lap of the race and moved himself up to 3rd place. So he got past Tadger somehow.
Yeah, but this is crucial now. Can Greek Don't Lie get past Zed Woody as quickly as possible just so he can try and line himself up for EMR now later on in the race? And speaking of which, here's Greek Don't Lie trying to find a way past Zed Woody, but he's not close enough just yet. But let's see how Zed Woody takes the chicane. Oh no, he's lost it! He's lost it! And there goes Greek Don't Lie. Oh god, that's a front wing there. That's not good. Go back to the pits, you silly boy, and change that front wing.
All the hopes for a Grand Prix victory here are gone, it seems, for now, at least for the Virgin driver. It's still a long race though, but that really hurts his chances to fight for the win here.
Looks like he just got a little bit of a tap on the curb there, so, you know, just a little mistake cost the Virgin driver to lose that spot, and now he has to pit.
Yep, as we are back on board with him on lap 7, and he sees Tadger is going out of shape there on the exit of the triple chicane, and that allows Z Woody back into 4th place, so he's gaining a place back there. Good job.
Yeah, I'm all with EMR now, and Greek Don't Lie is catching him up. But as you can see, as you just saw, EMR now just put it onto the lean mix, so he's obviously saving his tyres and saving his fuel load, while Greek Don't Lie's probably on the rich fix and trying to close the gap and getting that 1 second window for the DRS zone. Over to you, Andrew.
Yeah, looks like EMR now is you know, starting to struggle on these tires a little bit. They're getting a little old, so Greek Don't Lie might have the advantage. And here we go. Z Woody is trying to make his way back to the pack again. He's past Tadger, and now he has Red Taper right ahead of him. He's gonna look to try and get that podium spot back after such a strong qualifying session.
Yep, he is right on the back of the McLaren driver here, and he surely will get the DRS in this lap. So Red Taper goes very wide there, almost losing the rear, I guess.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. See, Woody just went over the curb there, and he's going to lose a bit of speed going into that chicane, but luckily nothing too major, but he's in the DRS zone. So around the hairpin he goes and released the DRS as quickly as possible, but he went slightly wide and lost a bit of traction. But now, here we go, deploy DRS and Kurz, but he's going to back off of this attempt and try for the next chicane, I'm guessing.
Yep, saving some curves here and maybe have a go at Red Taper for the 2nd straight. Not going to get DRS, but the Red Taper out of shape there and gets a lot of oversteer out of the exit of that chicane there. That allows the Virgin driver to be right on the back of him, but Red Taper defending the inside there. He has the inside line, but outbrakes himself, runs wide, and see Woody back into 3rd place there. Good battle going on there between the two of them, as we are back on board with EMR now, Sam.
Yep, so here we go, through the last section.
As you can see that EMR now's tires are completely shot now, so he's going to look to pit very soon. He was able to hold off Greek Don't Lie though, so Greek's tires probably are also getting pretty shoddy, but here we go, EMR now is going to take his pit stop right now.
Yep, but Greek Don't Lie started on the prime tire as he didn't qualify, and that means that he's probably going to try a different strategy. So EMR now on the primes, but Greek Don't Lie will opt for some options a few laps later, I'm guessing.
Well, Greek Don't Lie's got the upper hand in this strategical race. He's got that option stint still to do, while EMR's probably done his one and only option stint, but it depends on how long he keeps these prime tires going. all over the curb. So not only did Z Woody go over the curb, but now Ian Marnell's gone over the curb. So these boys have to be careful, because if they go over that curb, they're going to lose a bit of downforce, and that could make the tail bit slightly happy, and round the car will go.
Yep. As Z Woody's still staying out on his options, and ooh, loses it there.
No.
Really unfortunate, and he's trying to recover, but he's really stretching out his tires. He's probably coming in soon as well. Those options looked pretty demolished, I have to say.
Yep, indeed, and that's probably the end of Z Woody's race, unfortunately there. Andrew?
Yeah, it looks like he just got a little bit stuck on the curb. That Virgin chassis does not do well on the high curbs, unfortunately, and the car probably was just set up more for the straight line speed than the actual handling of the curbs. So it's tough for the Virgin drivers this season, Big Monkey included, to get over those curbs without having a negative impact on their race. So it's going to be tough for Z Woody to make up the room, but he'll hope for some sort of safety car or whatever to take it back up.
And the new fastest lap for Ian Marnell. Great lap there, but he's got to make sure that he keeps the gap between himself and Greek Don't Lie. When I say keep the gap, I mean close the gap. And in fact, as Greek Don't Lie just pitted, and has he just come out just in front, or is it just me and being blind once more?
No, looks like Greek Don't Lie stayed out. Yeah.
He's still on his prime tires, but Ian Marnell now on some fresh primes is catching up with Greek Don't Lie, and it will be interesting to see where Greek Don't Lie is coming out after making his stop. But meanwhile, it's Woody's turn, and the Virgin pit crew getting ready to receive the driver for his first pit stop, and he's asking for some prime tires, so he's getting the options out of the way and hopes for a better stint, a little bit more consistent, but all these curbs this track are really tricky, and they can either suck you in or spin you out if you are not careful.
Yeah, it looks like Woody also had a quick pit stop there, even with the wing change, so great job to the Virgin crew there for getting him in and out of that pit stall as quickly as possible.
Yep, and yet another fastest lap there by Ian Marnell. He's really charging, isn't he? So Greek Don't Lie's got a job in hand to open that gap even more to Ian Marnell if he's going to come out in front of him.
Yeah, Ian Marnell has the freshest tires right now that are warmed up, so he's the one who's going to be ticking off these fast laps. And now Z Woody also has pitted, so hopefully he'll get right up there also and close the gap a bit.
Yep. But Ian Marnell really catching up Greek Don't Lie quickly now. It's about 2 seconds each lap he's gaining. The gap was 16 seconds, now down to 9 seconds. And is this the lap on which Greek Don't Lie is going to change his tires? It probably is. If you look at the minimap, you can see that the Williams driver is in for his first stop.
One of the Williams cars is about to stop by the looks of it. Their pit crew's getting ready.
Yeah, we can see that Tadger is now in third place, so, third place is definitely up for grabs between the three drivers back there, and any of those three guys, in my opinion, can take it. So it's going to be a tough battle for third place, while the two front guys battle.
Yep, Ian Marnell on board with him. Greek Don't Lie on the fresher tyres sets the fastest lap of the race so far. So this is now interesting. Who out of these two is going to win? Yes, although they're not wheel-to-wheel racing just yet, it is quite a strategical battle. In fact, look at the gap now between the two drivers. Only 3 seconds. 1 second, in fact, excuse me.
Yeah, so because they started on different compounds, they have a bit of a different strategy going on, but they know that they are battling each other and against the clock here, and Greek Don't Lie is chopping away that gap ever so steadily as he's on the fresher compound now. And we're back on board with Woody.
Yeah, we can see that Z Woody is in a tight battle here for third place, as previously mentioned, and the two drivers up ahead are going to battle for third, but clean battle, but Tadger comes out on the short end of the stick, and now Woody's going to try and go for it as well.
Yeah, Woody closed that gap up really quickly, and he's right on the back of Tadger because of these guys in front of him battling hard. But he doesn't get enough straight line speed there. And we've seen the HRT of Tadger really good in a straight line speed, and once again on this track he's showing that he has got some straight line speed, but they're just at that turn they're braking. Woody got really close to the HRT driver, and in fact there was a little bit of contact there, but nothing major. As Red Table runs very wide there at this last section of the track, and Tadger is making his pit stop, so a lot of things going on there, and Woody is in third place for now.
Yeah, here we go, EMR now, once again on board. What's the gap now? Oh, I'll tell you what, this is going to be such a close ending to this race, so please hang on, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of this race, because I'm guaranteeing you, two of the quickest, if not the quickest drivers in Racedepartment PS3 F1 are going to go head to head in what looks like to be a not even 20 lap battle here.
And we can see that the lights are starting to come on too. The sun's setting, so it's going to change the car setup and the race strategy completely. So that's another factor that is definitely going to be thrown into this race.
Yep, it will be interesting to see which one of these drivers can adapt to the ever-changing conditions at this track.
If you notice, I did see at the end of the hairpin there that G Woody had gotten past Red Tabor, and Red Tabor's might have had a spin or something. His dot was stopped on the mini-map, so unfortunate for Red Tabor there.
Here we go, EMR now versus Greek Don't Lie. Here we go then. Up to Ritz, next goes EMR now. Greek Don't Lie on the slipstream. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? He's round the outside. He's got the racing line, and sure enough, up into first place. But he goes wide. He goes wide. EMR now takes that first place. Good racing between the two of the quickest drivers on the track at this current moment.
Yep, a great battle going on there.
Yeah, that was definitely bad moment for Greek Don't Lie there. He had a little bit of a tricky braking maneuver on the outside, and EMR now just took his normal line and came out on top in this case.
Yep. Both are looking to make their second stop now, and Greek Don't Lie is following him right in the pits there, so this is going to be a little pit stop battle between the two of them. Both have their first two stints gone, and they are going for the options now, at least EMR is. And Greek Don't Lie comes just behind him, so McLaren wins this little pit stop battle and gives EMR back the lead.
Yeah, good pit stop there from McLaren, just beating Williams, but let's see what EMR's like on these tyres for the rest of the race compared to Greek Don't Lie. Remember, another 24 laps on the options. That's going to be tight. I think they're going to have to pit once more.
Yep, looking to be a three-stopper for both of them, as Greek Don't Lie also put on the option tire. And now on these cold tires they are really pushing, and EMR putting in the fastest lap and separating himself 1.3 seconds from Greek Don't Lie, so he has pulled the gap and moved out of the DRS window there of 1 second.
Yeah, here we go, another fastest first sector there for EMR now.
We're being caught by the guy behind. Push, push.
Bit of team radio there. Greek Don't Lie is apparently catching up, even though you can see on the time telemetry it's actually EMR now pulling away from Greek Don't Lie.
Yeah, these guys are really pushing hard now. Another fastest lap after fastest lap has been set here, and EMR seems to have the better of Greek Don't Lie at these first few laps when the tires are really at high grip levels, and he's pulled the 2 second gap now to Greek Don't Lie.
Yeah, but like Andrew said earlier, it's because it's now night time. Look at the lights, they have now arisen and the track temperature is changing even more. Andrew?
Yeah, it's definitely showing more in EMR's favor.
Oh, is that a puncture? Oh no!
Yeah, indeed, left rear and Woody's luck is getting worse and worse and worse. Oh, and that's just stopped it all off.
As the Virgin driver was in a solid third place with 28-second lead to Tadger. Maybe he still need to do a stop, but he was definitely running in third for a podium, and now is going to fall back again. Really unfortunate for the Virgin driver, and maybe he was stretching his tires a little bit, maybe trying to go for a two-stopper, and he probably still can do that, but yeah, taking a gamble and a risk, of course, when trying a two-stop, as we saw the race leaders are doing a three-stopper.
Exit now.
Yeah, so we've got 20 laps left on these prime tires. I think Z Woody is going to try and not make another pit stop. He's now fallen all the way to the back again. He has to claw his way back forward.
Oh, and he comes out just behind Racedepartment there and runs very wide there. Back on board with EMRNL on lap 35, setting another purple lap there, and he's increased the gap now to Greek Don't Lie, 3.1 second lead over the Williams driver. It seems that the Williams driver is falling back a little bit, but can EMRNL keep it together? He's won the last two races in Suzuka and Korea, and is he going to take another victory here at Abu Dhabi? Of course, India he didn't win. That was 1027's victory there, but he's won the two races before that. And Greek Don't Lie also has a race win, of course, of his own at Nürburgring.
We can see down on the mini map that the three drivers behind are all on the back straightaway as Ian Parnell and Greek Don't Lie are coming down through Sector 1. So these guys are looking to get lapped very soon.
Yep, and in fact, on board Z Woody, he's got DRS. Now, can he use his curves? I think the Virgin might have a bit of a curves problem, actually. But he's only gonna... Is he gonna get past there to there? Is he? He's so close, but not close enough.
Got another straightaway though, Sam. He looks like he's gonna be looking for a dive bomb move down at the triple chicane.
Yeah, but with...
He uses his curves now.
Yep, there we go, there's the curves. The Racedepartment uses curves out of the corner, and he's yet again not close enough. But Racedepartment's gone wide. Racedepartment's gone wide, and surely, yes, indeed, up into fourth place goes Z Woody.
You're coming up to one of the HRT.
Z Woody now sees Blood with Tadger up ahead, and he's going to look to get by him as well and grab back that third spot, and cuts a corner there. But he's all over the back of Tadger, so if he doesn't get him before the end of the lap, he'll definitely have DRS next time around.
Be aware, we think
So going into the last sector. Oh, and
yeah,
the made the slightest, yeah, and round the outside. Good move there from Woody.
Oh, and they touch again, and that's the end of no, not the end of the wing, but he damaged his wing there in the process. And as Drudak, meanwhile, at the start of the next lap is right on the back of Racedepartment. He surely will get the DRS this lap, and he's already alongside almost. Can he make it stick this time, using a bit of curse and up the inside of the McLaren driver, braking hard for the chicane here, and Racedepartment outbrakes Woody here. A good braking maneuver there by Racedepartment, but Woody is still all over the back of him as they go to the rundown to the triple chicane now. Woody using some of the remainder of his curse, but Racedepartment runs very wide again, and they come together.
No.
Woody taking a trip over the grass there and has to slot in right behind the McLaren driver here, Andrew.
Yeah, and gets really close there in the double right-hander to Racedepartment. But Racedepartment is not going to make the turn, obviously, as we see. So Woody gets fourth spot back once again.
Yep, good move there. Good battle going on still for third place. as EMR and Greek Don't Lie are way up the road, almost lapping these guys, as they can see them on the mini-map battling in front of EMR there. So they're closing and might have an encounter with the back runners. But EMR still has a battle of his own here with Greek Don't Lie, who has closed the gap a little bit. It was about 3 seconds a couple of laps ago, but seems like it's much closer now, and Greek Don't Lie is coming towards the end of this stint and looking to have found some pace there.
Bit remarkable that these only 5 drivers in the race, and they all seem to have found each other on the track.
Yeah.
Tadger got a little loose there in turn 3, but Woody is going to try an outside maneuver again on Tadger. Remember last time it didn't work out so well, they touched, but Woody gets it this time. Might even have the DRS activated. No, it's going to be Tadger with the DRS.
Yeah, but Tadger's spun. Tadger's spun.
EMR now is just 1.2 seconds ahead of Greek Don't Lie, so these guys really have not broken the gap at all. And let's see what's going to happen with the lap traffic up ahead. That could play a factor, definitely.
Yeah, especially with both of them battling against each other.
Yep, and we're going to see Tadger, I believe, has, like Sam alluded to, has spun out, so it's going to make that lap car very easily, but Woody has had a tough race, so it's going to be tough for him to just pull over him and want to get lapped, so he's going to try and stay on the lead lap as best he can.
Yep, as
but it sure looks good for Woody at this moment, because he's been on the prime tires for 6 laps now, because they're back on lap 35, so if he's going to finish the race on the lead lap, he's got to stay out.
Yeah, oh, and there is lost connection to Racedepartment, as EMR is still leading this race. His teammate has lost connection, and that yeah, destroys his chances of any podium place. So that's a bit of disappointment for McLaren, but they still have a very competitive driver here in the race. But Greek Don't Lie is slowly but steadily catching up towards the end of this stint, and he seems to be right on the back of the McLaren, as they are going to make their final stop really soon. And Greek Don't Lie actually is going to try the undercut there, as he's coming in this lap for his final stop, and EMR now responds immediately in the following lap. But it will be interesting to see where EMR is coming out now. This is going to be crucial, and this could really play out very well for Williams by this strategic move. Where is he coming out? You can hear the car of Greek Don't Lie there. EMR now comes out just in front of him, but they're going side by side here, braking towards the chicane. EMR now has the inside.
Yeah, good move. Greek Don't Lie takes the lead. Great move. So is EMR now going to have DRS? Yes, he is. Going to use curves. DRS. Here we go.
But remember, Sam, he has cold tires, so it's going to be very tough for EMR now to make a maneuver and make it stick. He's going to need a lap or so to get those tires warmed back up again. So Greek Don't Lie looks to have the advantage here.
Yep. So it turned out to be really good here for the Williams crew, and they got the strategic undercut work on EMR now, as we are switching on board now to lap 46, and Greek Don't Lie has pulled a gap of 2.9 seconds, so he has the upper hand on the McLaren driver at this stage of the race, and made good advantage of the cold tires of the McLaren driver.
Yeah, but EMR now going to be on fresher tyres compared to Greek Don't Lie, so towards the end of the race I could see EMR now overtaking Greek Don't Lie.
Yep, still not much separating them, and EMR will not give up. He will fight to the end of this race. So we are skipping ahead now to lap 51, and we can see Woody is, despite all his fighting to stay on the lead lap, he's going to have to move over for those blue flags there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice for Z Woody to pull over for both drivers so as not to get in the way for the battle.
Yeah, they don't. Those two, of course, had their previous incident in Monaco, so all that's all pissed and made up though between the two drivers. So good respect there.
Yep, it's a very sensible thing to do there for the Virgin driver, and I hope he can maintain his third place, as Tadger is still in this race, trying to catch up with him. But meanwhile, lap 53, and EMR now sees the Williams driver closer and closer, so he's catching up with Greek Don't Lie towards the end of this race. Let's see what the gap is now with only 2 laps remaining, 2.6 seconds, so will it be enough? Still a lot of time, as there's not much separating these drivers. But EMRNL seems to really have a go at it.
Yeah, I think Greek Don't Lie's got this one in the bag unless he makes a catastrophic error. Oh no, EMR Oh no!
There goes his hopes for a race victory here at Abu Dhabi. That certainly will grant Greek Don't Lie the victory here, as EMRNL loses the rear there on the curb, similar to what happened earlier in the race with Woody. He got just caught out with the curb there a little bit, and the gap is now 10 seconds as we are in the final sector of this race.
And we see EMRNL's fuel lights on. So hopefully you can cross the line with, it wouldn't really matter because the gap to Woody is more than a lap, so.
Greek Don't Lie, meanwhile, across the finish line, what has been a fantastic race by him, and Williams will be delighted with a victory here at Abu Dhabi, and EMRNL takes second place, not bad, to take 18 points home for the team, and in his championship challenge for second place, with Woody taking the final spot on the podium.
So a brilliant win there from Greek Don't Lie, and good 25 points for himself and the Williams team. EMRNL picks up yet another second place, and Woody picks up a brilliant podium for himself and Virgin, with Tadger and Racedepartment rounding off the top 5.
After 18 rounds, EMRNL makes a good step forward to secure second place in the championship. Greek Don't Lie is 2 places up after another victory, closing down Romano in third. Drudak moves ahead of Indrexen in P12, and Tadger joins the battle for P7. This 4-way battle will finish in the next and final round in Brazil. Here you can see the constructors table after 18 rounds. With the top 3 places already taken, Brazil will host the battle for P4. Virgin overtook Mercedes, and the 4 teams are now separated by just 11 points. Thank you, Sam, for joining us in the commentary box for this race, and I hope you enjoyed the race we saw.
Yeah, I did indeed. Even though 5 drivers won the grid, it still made out to be a brilliant race, and thank you for having me on here, Eric, once again.
Yep, it was a pleasure to have you, and Andrew, of course, also thank you for joining this round again with us, and I hope to see you again soon.
Yes, Eric, thank you for the invite. It was a great race.
See ya, folks.
Yep, see ya. Bye.